deserve this rap. Yes, and I deserve to give because then I got it all. The four-leaf that I picked, maybe clove for luck, for overdose, because then I would've float over, yo. I wasn't even Ghost or Casper, bro. I just think y'all need the casket, so I must get up. I must have been the melons I ate for lunch type stuff. I said some bright when it was dark for y'all because I adopted y'all in this little signature's a bomb. Little bit of this bed I buzz like the bees would buzz. Little bit of beast I think resides inside of me, but then I strangled he and now it's just me type thing. Would have been neat if I sing. Would have been me if I bring the heat. And maybe the curve over the plate. And that would be home and that would be great. So won't I just hold a flow from Bahola, bro, with some Villanova scope until y'all was full. Type stuff in the bowl with a spoon that you hold. Hold close my flow like it's a keepsake of yours. You would've never kept very far. Cause you're always within arm's distance with this that I rip. So won't you witness me rip once again and then you would've been like, oh shit. A tape to spin, mold with flow, then all the sand and all the dishes if you put them in an hourglass. And hold me close and hold me float like me and just a boat. It must have mean something, yo, with the meat on the bone. So won't we meet in the middle of it, like the mid-section dress, and how will you dress that chick next? When I give a bend over what was called, what could have been the top, but now it's not. So I could have said this as the rush of the river wind and the red that flowed on top of it. So I said some more, some arse. This is what the morsel was for the drug and the lodges. So won't you just wait for the world to flap his back he got so he can get propulsion? Like that's what's spinning a submarine that's under us. More the intel, more these entrails I pull from skin at the mid-six again because that's what made sense inside of my head type shit. That's why I said it like that. So on I sit what would have been the wick with the flame that was big so that it was small and exposed in your hand like I was exposed as then. It's more to expose. More these clothes need stitches, bro. So I sit with my callous thumb and index hoe, some is pins and needles, so you could get some of my needle that I sent across my factory for saying some facts and made ups. That's what the fuck's me talking about. To a fox, if you ever list again, and if I ever list like this, like he left time, like an eclipse, to darken up what was lit, so I could get some of this breast to give roll inside me heads. It's a zigzag with these reps, within or without. Y'all could have the dinners side of the house, or out on the lawn that's just mowed, so get the smell of the grass that was just cut. With this chop, with this good, I'm gonna make this hot. Make this up on the spot, like there was an extra. Maybe there was an extra that nobody saw. Then it gathered up, record, and then the director who sat raw with his legs crossed, like he didn't have one. Type stuff, and the one-and-one with the force that was spin till it's hit with the rack in your arm, and then I do some shit to cause a ruckus, y'all, because I fucking said I was a cactus, what? In the desert that's hot as fuck. Maybe y'all thought I was Dracula or something. Maybe I just want to draw some blood of yours. Put in a bar to save someone who deserves to be around more than y'all asses ever would. And I know somehow because to meet you for 5 minutes, I knew exactly what the type he was. National Lampoon type stuff. There's only 12 stereotypes found. blah 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 and make it mix somehow, and then I could have made your head start to nod if I could just switch the topic up. With tapioca involved, the rice is small. I pick myself. Pick yourself off from the britches and back and horse just to rip this. My flow's so good they deserve a fair ribbon. That was the fair bonnet she wore, till it was on the floor, rest with the rest of her clothes, and I rest like a colt with this cuff around the wrist where they belong, and then I should have been a riff with the call. Should have just arrested your heart, rested your home. This is a show that you saw once and you turned off. That's what the world was coming to, dog, because I commented on the comment above, the comment that never stopped. I was the calm of what was so trembling before, like I hold a trident in my hand when I try to rip, when I should have tied a ribbon round what was big type shit and wait for y'all to get back. Boom! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Make the floor start to shake, make more the phone a real great, the more that I say. Till the more would have said I was the best that there was, including the last who thought he was the best. I said till I bust for all the best who collected the force when I did. With the full rush of this conclave of this snow that turned the snow, and then I fucking said and rearranged how I thought the way things should go. This is more the flannel I print. Back with this shit. The dust from the combust of the star that was the brightest one in the clouds ever gone. I did till the werewolf would howl and shit. Now take you out the barn by your hair type shit, give you drag this, and I'm not talking about what's lit. Maybe I'll inferno your ass after you're dead. Boom. Give it pissed with an extra twist of this, and then I did some elaborate magic in the labyrinth again as I'm moving my list with this last drag of this oxygen that the plan ever had to give. The plan was for me to rip. Y'all motherfuckers are done in. You're done up like a bunch of them with them pins on the walls where they belong, because then I fucking say this all. Did I sing it, dog? Did I say it to make some dogma come? This darker part, this calm of the force when the sun was gone? Yes, this is a whole bunch of them paws up like they did something wrong, cause they probably did. Who knows if who knows at who moon? It was mine, oh, I gave property so. And so I sold it to myself. I sold this to where it should belong, like it's an Missy Mario. It's on the wrong shelf. Show enough, I ripped this from Show and Beast, because then the shows would see me start to speak. My spit that I speak, because then it would have been spat clean. It wouldn't have been the sparkle, I think. Some more of this back at you again. The hit on the side of your cheek, like you're kissing mom at when the family meets. This is war. No, this is peace. You want to see war? See nothing. See a bunch of eggs on lid. They end up dead immediately before they raise what they can. And that could have been the meal they tried to sweep. Mold the broom or floor, because the rumor has it, son. I'ma rule them all. I laugh just because I'm mad, not because I couldn't get what I wanted so bad. I couldn't get y'all ball, not with the fall of y'all, because that would have been so long to y'all for sure. This would have been the best dog there ever was. This dog that was wrong. This whole bunch of this hotels that they just tore down for my flows, dog, because that would have been whitewash that they want. The scrub and the rub with the tub involved with the rub, that was a dog. So why don't you get this rubber band that I sent? And this fractured of speech, this humongous ass hit, like a hippopotamus kid, to the bottom of the pot was just mint, with this wooden spoon that would spin inside of this hut that belonged to a witch. Boom! So what's up, son? Boom! Fucking right. TWA. Minds.